Hello and welcome to Look Back, Look Ahead. I'm Frank Calderone. Last week, ending March 10th, stocks had a rough week as each of the three major indexes declined more than 4.5%. The S&P had its worst week since September. Inflation and higher interest rate fears were the usual suspects until Friday when stocks really tumbled on the news of Silicon Valley Bank going into default. The week's economic data also aided in the decline. Fed Chairman Powell, in his Senate hearing, said that the Fed is prepared to speed up rate hikes if warranted by the data. He added that economic strength suggests the peak rate will be higher than expected. After experiencing a very large increase in December, the number of job openings decreased by 410,000 in January, but remains historically high. Initial jobless claims were higher than expected, with an increase of 21,000 for the week ending March 4th. And the February employment report was released, showing an increase in non-farm payrolls by a more than expected 311,000. The unemployment rate increased to 3.6 from 3.4%. With the labor force participation rate increasing from 62.4 in January to 62.5% in February. The increase in the unemployment rate is a positive development for the Fed, but probably won't be enough to lessen its view on further interest rate increases. Year to date, the Dow is down 3.7%, the S&P is up 0.58%, and the Nasdaq is up 6.4%. The yield on the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond is 3.68%. Oil closed at $76.52 a barrel. Gold closed at $1,868.18 an ounce, with silver closing at $20.52 an ounce. For this week of March 13th, Tuesday we'll get the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, Core CPI, which is CPI less food and energy, and real hourly earnings. Wednesday, retail sales, the Producer Price Index, or PPI, Core PPI, which is PPI less food and energy, the Empire State Manufacturing Index, and the Home Builders Survey will be reported. Thursday, we'll get initial jobless claims, the Import Price Index, housing starts, building permits, and the Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index. And on Friday, industrial production data, capacity utilization, consumer sentiment, and the U.S. Leading Economic Index all will be reported. The Leading Economic Index is a barometer of the overall economy and where it's headed in the short term. And as always, we'll keep a watchful eye on these and any other events that may and will shape the markets. In the meantime, be diversified with your investments and always know what you want in your portfolio. If you have any questions pertaining to your portfolio or anything you've heard in this video, give me a call. This is Frank Calderone from Raymond James in New York. Have a fantastic week. Be well, stay safe, and remember, always look ahead.